Wow, 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 wow. You might be asking me, why am I wowing and wowing? Well, mm, as it is right now, there is this update that dropped, and it is what it is. It is what it is. You're looking at a picture right there in front of you, and people are worried about Mary. They are worried about Mary. That is as a result of the update that dropped about a guy called Ason Rich, executive. Ason Rich, I think that's the name of the guy, Ason Rich. But for now, the matter is still loading, so I do not want to talk too much about that. I just want to connect YUL EDOCHIE and Judy Austin and Mary in this. The thing is this dude that you're looking at, they said is a ringleader of a kidnap gang that was RIP'd in Lagos with a Port Harcourt-based rising actor. They were part of those RIP'd in the Ladipo shooting, according to reports. So aside the movie thing, these guys are also into some other side also. Kidnapping. Like, what's really happening here? Like, what's going on here? So YUL EDOCHIE, now wow, what's going on? What's YUL EDOCHIE doing? What is YUL EDOCHIE doing? Now, let me break it down so that you will understand the connection. We've been told that Mary's supermarket was robbed after the breakup with YUL EDOCHIE. And we heard that this has never happened before. Is this coincidence or something? Or what exactly is going on? Like, so people are now beginning to think that there is a huge possibility that there is a connection with some other people who are connected to some people, who are connected to some people, who are with some people, who are into some things that we cannot talk about. We cannot talk about it. These people are highly connected to themselves into the connection of the connector. These people, when you connect them and they connect you, they will help you to connect that thing that you want them to connect, such as burgling a shop, burgling business. Now, recall, Mary broke down and she said, I lost all my business. I became bankrupt. Everything went down the drain. I was broke. I was poor. Thank God that people rose up to help me and assist me. It wasn't as if I was famous. I was only the ex-wife of a famous person. It wasn't as if I am that kind of loud person all over the place, but the universe smiled on me. So who is this person? Who are these people? Who are these people that did that to her? So these actors and whoever, I'm not saying all of them now. We're not going to put all of them in an omnibus. We'll not put them in an omnibus. So don't think, oh, all the actors in Nigeria, all the Nigerian. No. Just like how you have criminals in your country, in your race, in your village, in your town, in your family. That's how you have criminals everywhere. So it's not something that is specific to one particular group of people or craft, like, or profession. So these guys, they don't just act. And the thing is this, the movies that these guys act, I mean, the character that they portray in their movies is exactly what they are doing in real life. Look at it. YUL EDOCHIE, he sometimes will be, YUL EDOCHIE has not really been a lover boy in some of his movies. Yes, sometimes, but most of the times, is either a priest, a pastor, or part of a cult. Now, in real life, what happened? YUL EDOCHIE woke up one day, having failed in Abuja, Federal Capital Territory, I'm not going to even say he's a failed politician, because he was never a politician. He only tried to sit in during the last court session of the then presidential election, and they gave them some few money, come sit down as a supporter. So YUL EDOCHIE jumped from APGA and jumped into APC. And then all of a sudden, he's a bona fide let Bola Tinubu, our father, rule. Let him reign. He stayed in Abuja hoping that he was going to get contract, because that was what they were promised, that don't worry, you guys come to Abuja, come from the east, you are the supporters of this, don't worry. He tried, no one. Grace had left him. He went to Abuja, nothing. He couldn't get contract, he couldn't open any door, promises did not work, because his name had already been, negative energy was already rotating around his life. Not because those that he needed them need to help him are saints. They are not saints, but negative energy was already. So his record, his file has already been soiled with poo and urine. P. So even if he has something to do positively, it's not going to work. It will not work. So YUL EDOCHIE, unfortunately for you, it has happened. He left, and all of a sudden he declared himself a pastor. He declared himself a pastor. He said, I am a pastor. He said he's a pastor all of a sudden. Can you guys connect to this thing? Is it not funny to you? He said he's not a pastor. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a pastor because he had acted as a pastor. So it's the same with these guys. Anyway, before we get carried away also, we do not know yet if there is a connection, because this is a serious and grievous thing. We do not know yet if YUL EDOCHIE is connected to these guys that way, or it's just a fan that decided to take pictures. You see, you can take picture. You can take pictures with people, even criminals take pictures with innocent people. But people are asking some questions like, wait, is this guy, this producer, is he not one of those people that tried to kidnap Queen May and her daughter? People are asking questions, and people are not saying, so this is how these guys operate behind the scene. Then tomorrow they will come out and shout, money na water, money na water. They keep shouting, screaming. You don't know what they're doing behind the scene. You only see them with big automobiles. You see them, they have clubs, businesses, they have industries, they open this and that. You don't know, maybe they are behind the kidnapping of your uncle. You don't know, maybe they are the ones bringing in those hard substance. You don't know what they are doing. You see, you don't know until they captured them. But before you captured them, you would have captured those that are up there, because they are doing this in conjunction with those people that are up there. So they can never be caught. If they are caught, you will never hear about it. You will never hear about it. That is how these guys operate. You will never hear about it if they are caught. They will be kept. It will be kept under wraps. So I don't know what you guys think of this thing, because it's becoming a little bit it's unsavory. Well, I don't know what you guys think of it. Drop your comment. See you in the next update.